Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Age of Imperialism in Germany. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we took over the Netherlands. We're Belgium, and we're currently at war with Norwegians. Unfortunately for us, Sweden just doesn't want to get involved in the war. I'm really not too sure why, because if Sweden were to join the war and make our lives significantly easier, but they just don't want to. We can maybe... What if 4 divisions here? What if these 12, what if I send them to the border with Norway? Would that cause the AI to maybe want to go to war if we put enough troops on the border that the AI thinks that they're in a confident position? Maybe. I actually don't know how the AI works in that regard. But it is 1933. I mean, it's early 33. I'm trying to think, like, what technologies do we really want? Improved tanks. I mean, that is a 33 upgrade. Yeah, why not? We'll go for the improved tanks for at least right now. So, Sweden, now that I put 12 division on your border, you still would not accept. I mean, like, even then, like, the Norwegian army doesn't really exist. So I'm not too sure what their major problem actually is with the engagement. Because it's not like, I don't think too many Swedes would actually die in this war. Maybe that's just me, but I think they, for the most part, would be completely fine. Okay, so... where were we on our focus tree? Yeah, we got our fantastic focus here. German Asia, German Africa, research bonuses. There was one tech... you know, it's not bad. I mean, a little bit more expensive weapons, but I think that's still a good, good modifiers, more soft, hard attack, and breakthrough on infantry equipment. I think is worthwhile. Let me see if there's anything you want to maybe do first. Research bonuses, war support. Seek new allies? Yeah, let's see if maybe we can find some more allies in this war. Or, you know, for the future wars, I guess I should say. Have you guys do naval invasions here. Actually, don't have superiority, huh? 9,000 on our side. 1,300 on their side, but yet it doesn't think that we're powerful enough. I think I would disagree with their assessment there, but I guess if we need to put down another 67 ships, and so be it. It's still only 49.5. Because of low enemy intel. I mean, even then, I feel like we should be okay. There we go. Let's throw even more naval units there. France has joined up with the Russian faction. So we're kind of in like a weird... I mean, we're going to be fighting a two-front war at some point. I think that kind of is... an extra research slot. Yeah. You know, 125 political power. I'll take an extra research slot. And we'll go for our basic infantry uniforms. We do see that the Danish have landed troops. Sweden, you still don't want to join this war, right? No, they don't. Even though I think they'd win pretty easily. We're actually navally invading a part where the Danish army basically has already landed. Let's just move our troops towards the border here, and maybe that'll be enough. Have an extra tank division. We'll throw that into blue line on the French border. Because you are in... yeah, you're in the Russian faction as well. That's for cooperation. I mean, these are all good focuses, I think. We do need, what, 2 million manpower and 150 factories. We're almost at our factories. I think manpower... we were 75% of the way there. So we are pretty close. Military cooperation. Yeah, let's get our research upgrades. I think that seems okay. For you in the Purple Army. Who can we invite? Romania, Peru, Buenos Aires, Venezuela. China is not in a faction. Well, we're already allied with them. You know what, Romania? Do you want to join the faction? We'll ask them first. Yeah, they've said yes. I don't think we actually got an event about them saying yes, but they're now in the faction. You'd love to see it. What do we need? We do need more light tanks. We need more artillery pieces. We already have 20 on artillery, huh? Let's go 20 on... yeah, 20 on these two for now. 1.7 is... it's actually only a 91-day penalty. It's not that horrible. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Romania had joined the Reichspakt. Love to see it. I mean, getting Peru, Argentina, and Venezuela on side isn't the worst in the world. Let me see. Is anybody down here actually in a faction? We got some of them who are aligned with, you know, the Americans over here or the British, but other than that, not really. It really depends on, like, what maybe Brazil might do in the future. Sign you into Purple Army. So do you guys want to join the war now that we've actually brought the war to your borders? The answer still is no, even though we now own Oslo. Guys, let's move your way. Just go up north in Norway. It's completely fine. I mean, we've already won the war. It's not like Norway can really stop us. Unless they maybe join the Russian faction, like, right now. Then maybe we'd have a little bit more of an issue. And then, I don't really think so. All new units that are being deployed, we're just going to send them straight into Purple Army for right now. Also, between recording sessions, I did give Belgium over here to German Africa, just 'cause I thought it'd make more sense. That a Belgium that's being completely military dominated by Germany would just seize their colonies. Much like we, of course, seize their colonies over here in the East Indies. Actually, if anything, it makes sense for us maybe to incorporate the East Indies into German Asia. Maybe we'll do that in the future. I don't know. Maybe next recording session. Venezuela, Argentina, and Peru. Who is the strongest of all those people? 1 to 3, 3 to 8, 5 to 19. Okay, well, it's not even close. Argentina is the better choice. I'm assuming the AI can theoretically say no to these. No, there we go. They joined the Reichspakt anyways. We love to see it. Send more tanks over to the Russian front. I guess all these units really should be called over to the Russian front. I do think they are going to essentially prove to be the biggest obstacle in the future. How about now? Do you want to join the war? You still say no, even though Norway is at 44% capitulation. And Swedish could probably just end this war almost immediately, based on their positioning. Oh, someone invented a helicopter. Actually, 1933 is pretty early on, I would say. You have some more civilian factories, which we're going to use to immediately just pump out more military factories. Yeah, unfortunately, Peru did say no to an alliance. But I mean, it's not like Peru really matters so much, I think. But I mean, it's Peru. Let's just call everybody into the war. Everyone can be at war with the Norwegians. They probably deserve it. I will take your equipment. Thank you, Italy. Venezuela hits Britain. Venezuela, you want to be my ally? Hey, there we go. Let's join the Reichspakt. But other than that, I don't think anybody else has really joined any faction. I mean, Greece is still neutral. Austria is also still neutral. They might just remain neutral forever. Japanese troops, military operation. Japan, what are you doing? Because I know you're allied to the British. Are you preparing to invade the Empire of China? Because I would recommend that you don't do that, because it'd make my life worse. And do you... Negative 200 political power. We get a little bit of stability. Increase army spending, more research, Luftwaffe upgrades. I think we're going to go down a new era for weapons. A little bit more expensive, but our guns just become significantly better. I think has to be the way to go. Okay, we could also... Okay, next, we're getting both doctrines here. So for the 1933 artillery... What about air units? 36. So air superiority on the doctrine. And we'll take the 34 research upgrade. Hey, Norway is Norway decided to join literally at the last possible second. They do want to puppet the Norwegians, though. Thank you. Welcome, Norway. Welcome. And I'm assuming there's probably, like, no one else that we can really bring into our faction. I mean, China we could. Well, they already start in our faction. So, Purple Army here. When I assigned you, I was gonna say to the Finnish border, but I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to assign Pink Army Stockholm and prepare an invasion of Helsinki. Maybe like 4 units here. Maybe even prepare an invasion of Estonia, because we can capitulate maybe these smaller little puppet states to the Russians. Could benefit us, I think. Also, I would love to import some oil. Do any subjects have oil? Yes, we do. Get oil from you. Get oil from you. And that's 2 factories. Fairly cheap, I would say. More than worthwhile. Already had a full 24 sec. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Austria can end up joining our faction. That would be quite nice. I would be happy with that. Like technology research, we'll just go for you. I mean, what I wouldn't mind is if we can get enough troops on the field, deploy the unsolved cases, and then maybe just attack the Austrians right away. I mean, here's the thing. Paglatrania and the Japanese one essentially are the exact same thing, because they're both at war with the British Empire. Same with France and Russia. They essentially go to war with the same players. Only Austria right now is actually isolated politically. You have the Romanian army over here. We have the Italian front. We have our forces. I think it's honestly the best case scenario. What about you? I want to see the AI make sure that they can't declare war on me while I'm at war with the Austrians. We don't want to be fighting a... what, like a 15 front war? Could justify a war against you. Take 200 days is a little expensive. Got our... yeah. Submachine guns for every soldier. Organization. 284 days. It's expensive, but I'm completely okay with the cost here. Disability. If fascism gets a little bit more popular, so be it. It really doesn't make a big difference for our current situation, I would have to say. But I mean, the Reichspakt, I think is looking pretty good. I think it's looking quite nice. We have German troops over here. We got the Moroccan armies that we can always bring to the front lines against Austria if need be. How many troops do you actually have? 45, 11 to 30. We don't border a Hungary. We have 16 to 52, though. I mean, we would be attacking them from multiple different angles. But of course, the alternative is that instead of invading Austria right away, we just go to war with the Germans, or not Germans, we go to war with the Russians right away. And France has 36 to 100, 95 to 247. I mean, there's a lot of troops on both sides, which is a little scary. Do national visits. It's, again, that's just autonomy changes, which doesn't affect things too much. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else we can do. We can't pour people into this war. Nice as that would be. Anti-German music. Not a major surprise. And the British and Japanese, yeah, they're friends. We don't like it. And I'm assuming anti-German feelings in Poland. Yeah, I would definitely keep them aligned with the Russians. As nice as it would be for them to, let's say, abandon. We get more tungsten from our vassals. It's nice it would be for Poland to abandon Russia, maybe join our faction. I just don't think that... I can't see that happening right now. 36. 260 days. Actually not that expensive. 252. 119. 119. We'll actually go for this one, just so I don't need to actually build the weapons. It's just a flat-up upgrade. I think, what do we want to do? I mean, organization on and breakthrough on tanks. Definitely would not say no. How is our army actually shaping up at the moment? We have 12 panzer divisions. Panzer divisions are... I mean, they're forward to combat with. Some people are saying that we probably should have switched about motorized, but... I think it's actually fine as is. Like, I'm not too concerned. How much troops do you guys have? 64, huh? I mean... How many troops we got? We got 144 factories. 1.75 million on the field. I bet you if I were to deploy the entirety of these armies, we would probably be at 2 million, and we just need 6 more factories to be built, which are coming along. Another 10 on infantry equipment for right now. How's our Air Force looking? I'm gonna fly everybody that we have over. Everyone we have, yeah, fly over Germany or Austria. You will go to this air base and no, go to this air base, fly in Adriatic. We'll have more planes we can deploy. We'll deploy whatever fighters we can. Let's just say put you at 200, fly over Czechoslovakia. We'll deploy the close air support. We'll throw you at 200 and also fly over Czechoslovakia. I mean, I would love to kill... Depends on the anti-tank. I don't think we actually have any anti-tank. What we're going to do right now is... We're actually at 150. We could do it. You actually need more than 150. How long until one more factory's done? October 18th? Oh, that's half a month from now. That's completely okay. They'll consider construction bonuses 25%. I mean, actually, it's already more than halfway done. You know what? Let us, because you're actually almost at... Go back to this. Don't deploy to any armies. Don't... Right-click the reset order assignment. Just deploy. Deploy. These 20 units. Do you have any commanders that can actually hold 20 units in them? Yes, we have. I saw it. There you are. Congratulations to you. You're now leading the anti-Czechoslovakian army. Bring you guys down to just the Austrian border. I did it the exact opposite way than what I wanted. Now stretch you out. And then shrink Crown line. Just being in Austria. That makes a little bit more sense. We do already have... We can see some empty provinces here. I mean, some of these tanks are also completely hot garbage because they don't have enough support. You know what? Disband these panzers for now. Don't... I mean, train them in Berlin. That's basically going to be it. We'll get these guys. We actually have more trucks around here ready to go. That should be 2 million, right? Yeah, 2.02. We've got the army numbers that we need. Fair invasion of Austria. I think we just kill Austria right away. Connect the rest of the Reichspakt with Romania. We gotta remember that Yugoslavia is in the Russian faction as well. But they're basically cut off. They really can't do too much, I would say. Million in the field. In the field, okay, never mind. We have 1.73 million in the field at the moment. I was reading the numbers wrong. We're about to have as many factions as we need. We just actually need to put more troops in the field. We'll go with our massive research bonus. At least for right now. Never mind, it finished immediately. No, that was actually the wrong thing. 3 or 9 days for research. Too expensive. 162 days on Concentrated Industry 3. I will definitely take it. Definitely take it. But if we can ignore the Polish front, kill Austria rather quickly. I'm assuming France, Russia, Britain, all the countries I'm assuming that can lead to a massive world war and attack anybody, I would hope have those same modifiers of 2 million manpower, 150 factories. We have the factory, we don't have the manpower yet. Let's go for a bonus on the Luftwaffe. More military factories. Let's build them up north a little bit just so they're not going to get immediately taken over in case of a war. We have you guys. Fine, you are on convoy raid. Find an admiral. These 92 units. Delete your orders. Come back here. Combine up. Another admiral. Convoy raid. In all of these areas. Just have security over these areas. Just so we don't hopefully get navally invaded. I would prefer not getting murdered. Go for nuclear war modifiers. Yeah, 4 free paratroopers. Don't use that often. Bunch of free radar stations. That's a lot of free radar stations. You know what? We'll do it. I think it actually might make the map unreadable. Okay, we can mount buy fighters and bombers. I don't think we need to do that. Form air show. You're not that good. But I will allow women to fly in the Air Force. It gives us a little bit more manpower for that purpose. And these guys are ready to go. I deploy you. We should now be, yeah, 2.92 million in the field. And I'm going to assign you to a very special order, which is just going to be like right here, where it's a little bit more exposed. You're kind of garbage units, but I hope you're okay with that. You know what? Don't even deploy these units. You don't need them. The game will want me to deploy more troops, but I'm not concerned with it too much. How expensive? How long are these going to take? You're going to take 12 days. Not a big deal. You're going to take 92 days. A little bit more of a big deal. The port equipment actually is becoming an issue, though. So let's actually just put 10 on this. You're going to be a negative 200 political power modifier. And these units here are basically just going to spearhead their way straight to this side of the map. Cut Bohemia off in half. By Bohemia, I do mean the Czech Kingdom. But anyway, cut them in half. Take Prague. Take this city. Capitulate these guys. Push away into Hungary. Croatia isn't really that powerful. They'd actually be very, very easy for us to kill, I'm hoping. But if we can take over, again, take over Austria. Yugoslavia, significantly weaker. Poland, significantly weaker, just because they need to defend way more of their border against possible German intervention. But it's time for us to, you know, just a little bit of war. Just a touch. We're going to get a bit more world tension. Shouldn't really matter too much. I mean, the Mexican war here is still actually going on. They won't even join the faction anyways. It should also be noted in this mod that it looks like anybody's allowed to join factions. It's not like in Kaiserreich where joining factions is disabled by default. Okay, so Colombia joined our faction and the Russians at the same time, right? Which is kind of funny because I think if I say yes, they will then join the Reichspakt immediately. There we go. This is the art of the deal, baby. They joined the Russians and then they immediately joined us. I mean, I'm okay with it. I would like more people to join the Reichspakt. I mean, it's clearly the winning faction, right? I mean, obviously, we're the winning faction. Got 15 more days on you. I will take them. 98 days. I'll take the research. How many troops is 8 to 33. I mean, it's a decent number. It's not the highest I've seen. Actually, do I have a spy? I do have a spy. What the hell is he doing? He's building information in France. I mean, that's fine. I do want to maybe get another spy if at all possible. Another spy, we can use the spy on the Russians. Get a little bit of information there. New German foreign policy. Ready for massive world conquest. We'll prepare war against the Austrians 35 days. But until then, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching. I'm saying something. If you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not doing a thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.